My name is Shristy. I am from Jammu, Bihar, and I backed AIR 9 in CUET-UG 2026. I have scored 100 percentile in two subjects, history and political science. And I feel for the base, you need to focus on your NCRTs. Read and revise your NCRTs as much as you can, and also focus on mocks. Try giving as many mocks as you can possible, obviously. And I feel CUET Mocks is such a great website as well as an app. You can look up to it for sure. First of all, talking about preparations, NCRTs are the holy Bible for you. Like for CUET, NCRTs are your base. Try, read, and revise as many times as possible, because the more you read and more you revise, it gets in your brain. At the same time, I feel once you're done, you're confident that, yeah, I have studied NCRTs. Try attempting mocks because they are very helpful. They help you analyze the pattern of examinations, and that will help you a lot because you'll understand what kind of questions are being asked on the topic. It's better you focus on what topics are being asked, like the most important topics, how the questions are being asked. For example, taking the example of history this year. This year, most of the questions were either from chronology or the source-based questions, which nobody mostly focuses because obviously main text is vast in history. However, there were questions where I felt that if someone has not read the sources carefully, you'll not be able to solve or find the correct answers to that. Well, I chose a subject that was in my class 12. I did not take GAT as well. So I had started preparing from my academic session itself, except English. For English, I started preparing after my boards, which I felt to an extent I should have started earlier. Whoever is like preparing for CUET, start preparing for English earlier. Like, don't wait for your boards or after your boards time because it doesn't help. Later wise, you start taking on mocks. You start attempting mocks, you will get the kind of questions that are being asked. The PYQs help a lot because PYQs are repeated in CUET. See, NCRT is your base. However, you don't know what kind of questions are going to be asked from your book because many information is contained in your book and you cannot just mug up everything. You need to understand from where the questions are being asked, how and what kind of. For that, you need mocks. First of all, solving PYQs, these help a lot because you get an idea, first of all. Previous mocks were very helpful to me. At the same time, the chapter-wise mocks. Chapter-wise mocks are more detailed and they give you a pretty good idea about how the chapter is being evaluated through by NTA teachers, not just CBSE, because although the books and the syllabus is kind of same, the questions being asked are not of the same type. So they give you a pretty detailed idea about how you should prepare. First mistake is, I feel, lack of consistency, because yeah, maintaining the same thing regularly is pretty difficult for everyone, not just me, not just anyone else. And the second, I'd say, is being hasty while giving mocks. Many of us do that. We are like, जितनी जल्दी हो सके उतनी अच्छी बात है, but that's not the case. You need to read the question, you need to understand the question first, because sometimes the question is being, it's not directly from your book but contains the answer from your book only. That's the second thing. And the third thing, I feel, delaying, procrastination. That's something I start studying from tomorrow. I start studying from day after tomorrow. And only give one message: don't get discouraged, don't get demotivated, because right now you might be feeling that why am I preparing so hard for this? It's just examination. Just remember, the moment you see your hard work pays off, you'll feel so good. I feel CUET Mock is awesome. Trust me on this. Very reliable and it helps you a lot during your journey.